They'll go with the rookie out of Boise State, Ashton Jeanty. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Brings up second down.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the left side, OBJ is there. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd down and 3. Now it's Allen. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. A gain there of 17.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, it's Allen. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing again. It's Allen. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Arizona. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Love. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
A 2nd down throw for Love. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
Makes it third down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Bradley Pinion in
The Saints
formation.
lining up in punt formation. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And it'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Now Allen to throw on second down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. To throw again, it's Allen. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. The Cardinals lining up for punt. Greg Dortch deep to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Let's go now. 50, green. Ready, ready. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. This one caught by Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, set. Set.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Set. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He gets this complete to Burden. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Blue, go. 52, blue. Hey, yellow, zoom. Ready.
Now Love. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Jalen Carter taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of...
It is brought in the end zone. Cooper, touchdown, New Orleans. Riley Patterson now to have the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll start on the ground with Genty. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 35 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to New Orleans. After this, they face 2nd down and 7. Allen will throw. On the run to the right. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Zaven Collins working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
McMillan, the man in motion. Now Allen facing 3rd and long. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of a 1st down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down, back at the 8-yard line.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Cardinals. For Genty, 56 total TDs in 3 years at Boise State. And that touchdown there, the first of his NFL career. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
set, ready, cut.
A good play action with Love. He'll let one go down the middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Saints going to use their second timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black ultra.
To throw is Love. To the goal line and in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Saints. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He's got it. Saints will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And he will go all the way. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go and the second half is underway.
You heard about man, the love controller, the level king. I told you, hard in, let the journey begin. Hey,
Set, hut. Drill, check,
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Brings up 2nd down.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Check, 33. Yellow, ready.
They'll go again with Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Saints first down.
For a Saints.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On the option, here's Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, New Orleans.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Shot, 17. Hut.
Throwing is Love. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
43 rail. Smith red. 10.
Robinson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now.
And he'll take it on in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Saints will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he searches for a gain of about 5.
Here's one down by Jack Eisner. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll send a tight end in motion. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. No timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They get 22 yards there. It's an Arizona 1st down. A run. Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Man in motion is Smith. They'll go play action here with Allen. escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals go up by 7, 28-21. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Okay, right? Set, hut, ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Saints first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Needle blue. Ready.
Here's Love. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the Saints' 42-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. The linebacker, Azeez Al-Shaair, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. In motion comes Beckham. On play action, Allen. He'll find 50 out of the backfield. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. For Josh Allen, a milestone there. TD pass number 200 of his career. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Come on, set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Yeah. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
Good for a Saints. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Going for it all. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Second down and 3. In motion comes Beckham. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. This one not quite on target. Too much, and that one falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and 3rd down coming up. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. He'll try to pick it up with Genji. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Lutz's kick is good. And the Cardinals will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Jack, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Throwing on second down, Love. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They'll come up here first and 10.
For us Saints.
From the gun, it's Love. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Brian Branch. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
First and 10, and it's Allen. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play, back by the quarterback. Let's see. First down, Allen. Quick throw on a slant, taken in by Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Man in motion is Smith. Off the play fake, it's Allen. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. Here to bat that one away. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return starts from the 5. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.